Okay, thank you. Thanks for that welcome, Mel. You always embarrass me. I've got to live up to what everybody says. But I'm going to talk to you today about social media. Just introduce it to you, the 6 main platforms that you need to consider if you are going to join the conversation. Okay, so what social media has done for us is created word of mouth. And you can see that a lot of people going onto Facebook and onto Twitter, it's because they're talking to other people, besides obviously also just chatting and wasting time. But companies can use these social media platforms, for their business. So I'm going to go through a couple of case studies that will just free up your mind so that you can understand how people are using it, maybe get some ideas on how you could use it in your industry, and then I'll go through an implementation of how you would think about putting it into your business. One of the most important things on social media is a blog. Okay, and the W stands for WordPress. It's just a system out there that's the most popular blog platform there is at the moment. And it's really search engine friendly. That technology on there, when you're writing a post or anything that you're thinking about, it becomes an entry in Google. So the whole idea of building a brand online is to get many entries in Google for your business. So this is our blog, and if anybody wants to see what we write about, blog.wsi.oms. This is my team, and we write. We make sure that everyone in our team writes a blog post instead of just one person. So I could do it for myself if I just wanted to, share information. But I find from a company perspective, what you should be doing is getting the industry experts or your salespeople, marketing people, support people, writing on your blog about their speciality. So this creates thought leadership. You start to come across as an expert. People trust you because we're not selling. We're actually, promoting and sharing information. And then you would use a call to action. So whenever you do anything online, think about this. What action do I want that person to take? Think about that. What action do I want that person to take? Because if you don't, you are not going to be able to measure it. And you might find that you're wasting a lot of time. And I'm going to show you different ways. Whatever you do, if we tweet, we would put a short URL that comes to this call to action page, which would be sign up for our newsletter. So I'd be able to see that I had 45 people come from Twitter and signed up my newspaper for the newsletter. So you can work out what you need to do. And bring social media onto your website and onto your blog. If you are interested in what people are saying about your products, your service, and your company, you need to join social media. And the first thing you're going to do is just listen. All right? So you just want to listen to what's happening. Now, LinkedIn is a professional network, and the fact that all of you are here means you should all be on LinkedIn. So if every one of us was connected to each other in a professional manner because we're all interested in marketing our businesses, you would be able to communicate and build a network. And I'll show you how you can use it.
I use LinkedIn every day.
I'm starting to use LinkedIn more than I use my address book.
LinkedIn is the Uber database of people and the work that they do.
LinkedIn is a very valid, incredible way to get connected.
You have a lot of people that you can contact quickly and easily. And who can keep up with you without you even contacting them.
I find it very interesting to look at who's LinkedIn account.
It's an online platform where you can share information with your friends.
Helps you create, extend, and maintain a network of business advisors.
LinkedIn is a tremendous marketing tool.
I went up and tweaked my profile, make it a little bit more noticeable for potential employers.
I started to see clients on there, and then I started to find new clients on there.
It's a way to keep in touch with people long term, even if you lose their numbers or their email addresses.
It's unlikely you would ever get that perspective if there wasn't something like LinkedIn.
Okay, so LinkedIn is a way of connecting with people, and it's your professional network. It's one of the most important things to get live testimonials, you'll find that people get jobs off LinkedIn. If you are thinking of hiring somebody, go to LinkedIn and you probably can get a reference on what that person is like. The internet has made the world very small. It's not easy to tell a lie on the internet and not get caught. Someone is going to pick it up and then they will comment on it. So LinkedIn, by having a good profile, you can have testimonials on it. They're written by other people. It's recommendations that people give you. And that's very important because it lives with you. So what you need to do is type your name into Google and see if you like what comes up. Okay, it's an important thing. See how your name appears in Google and try and control that. And you'd really want your LinkedIn profile to come up first. And the way you do it is just building links, write articles, and point to your LinkedIn profile. So the idea of using LinkedIn is that you would join a group. So, I don't want to pick on you, but with architecture, you can join a group of architects. And you can join a group of construction people. And you can look at the questions that they are asking and respond to them. Okay. So there are many questions being asked on LinkedIn where people are looking for information. And by you answering those questions, you are participating and you are not selling, but you're thought leadership. And it's also a way of getting noticed directly. And you can integrate LinkedIn into your marketing because you can have your blog posts and your tweets and everything updated there automatically. Now, this is my LinkedIn profile. And you can see that I had 2 business opportunities come through. Someone, this guy's in Canada, he wants help with a large government contract with internet marketing. He has another guy who's looking for me to help him with a social media policy. So your leads can come from here and from just about anywhere in the world. You'll find a lot of my team get approached by people overseas, looking for, headhunting and trying to get people, if you look for people and recruit them, you can do that online. The other thing you can get is recommendations on LinkedIn. And these are recommendations that if you have good service from someone, and you would then write them a recommendation on LinkedIn. So all of you should create a LinkedIn profile and get to 100%. It actually helps you to get a 100% profile by putting in previous jobs and asking people just to give you a recommendation on those jobs that you had done before. So I can see how many people have looked for me on LinkedIn. In this case, 8 people. And I've shown up on search results 7 times in the last 3 days by people typing my name in. And I'm connected to 347 people. So most of us know 250 people. Okay, and that will let you into a huge network. So you've heard of 6 degrees of separation. So you can get to just about anywhere in the world through 6 contacts. And this is how LinkedIn has brought this about. Because I can get to 4.3 million professionals online through my 347 contacts. So when I look at those 347 contacts, I can see who their immediate connections are. So I could say, you know what, I see you know somebody in insurance, and I would like an introduction to them. And because that person knows you and trusts you, they would then contact this person in insurance and says, hey, I would like to introduce you to Francois Mascat. I think he can help you with your business. And it's not, an intrusive way. It's a recommendation. So it's really the right way to go about building your network. And as more and more people come in, LinkedIn gives you this information. So it really helps you, going forward. So LinkedIn is probably the first thing you should do. If you spend your time networking, and I think some of you are from BNI, and you're prepared to spend 1.5 hours a week networking with other professionals, there's no reason why you shouldn't spend 30 minutes a week building on your LinkedIn profile and try and build your connections up to at least 250. You don't want to have 3 or 4 connections because you're not really going to get that much out of it. So anytime you're uncertain of something and you want to ask a question, you just post it onto LinkedIn, and these are trusted advisors that will give you, honest feedback. The moment someone tries to market to you, LinkedIn actually manages that and you get thrown off it. So it's really a professional way of doing it.